What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am No Spoon, and today's video is going to be called Your SP Hears Everything. All right. Firstly, if you would like to work with me, link is down in the description. Appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's kind of go back to the basics for a second. If you are new to manifestation, let's just kind of touch on what manifestation is really based on. So if you strip away the body, if you strip away the ego, everything that is man-made with labels and everything that is physical, what you truly are behind all of that as an essence is pure consciousness, your pure awareness. All right. And this awareness is not your awareness and my awareness and his awareness and her awareness. It's just awareness. The entire vastness of existence is tied together by consciousness, by one mind. All there is, by God, by source, by the creator. And what you are is a separate, nope, not separate. You are a different aspect of this source consciousness of God, experiencing itself from a different perspective. Okay, so everything that is living, from humans to animals to plants, all the way down the line, is tied together by this one mind. Okay, so whenever I say focus on self, because from your perspective, you, in a sense, are the center of your reality. You are in the middle here from your perspective, and everything else does revolve around you. You are in the middle of all of it. So if there is no separation in the universe and you are connected to everything, it would make the most sense to understand that everything is coming from you, and all you need to do is place your awareness on a different aspect of yourself to be able to experience it, to be able to materialize it and bring it into your reality. So when people get into manifestation and they start placing their focus and attention and awareness on things that are external from them and start placing all of this importance on it, usually they signal to the universe, they signal to God that I am separate from this thing. I am not worthy of this thing, because you place so much importance and you pedestalize it, and you basically are so powerful that you are able to experience something as separate from you, even though that's not the case. But you can have the experience of something being separate from you with whatever you give truth to, whatever you place your awareness on, right? So with your specific person, with your SP, since they are coming from you, since they are connected to you, and there is only one mind, whatever you perceive to be true about yourself, that's how they perceive you. Whatever you perceive to be true about them, the way that you describe them, the way that you view them, the way you perceive them, they have to reflect that to you in your reality. Now, somebody else can come along and view your SP in a completely different way, because your reality is filtered by who you are, your beliefs, what you expect to happen, who you are as a self-concept, all the way down the line. You have a filter on, and you are experiencing your reality through this filter. So if you think you are somebody who is not good enough, who is never chosen, who is ghosted, who is cheated on, you have a filter of that, and you will experience reality through that. And in this case, it's in the department of romance. So whenever you are describing the dynamic of your relationship in your head or to somebody else, or whenever you are perceiving yourself a certain way or perceiving your SP a certain way, they receive that instantaneously. A lot of people get thought transmission a little confused. They think that here I am as an individual and I'm having a thought and then I'm sending it across space and time and this person's receiving it. No, not quite. It's more instantaneous than that. They are so much of a reflection of you. They are so connected with you that whenever you have this perception, whenever you have this description or this thought, they reflect that instantly. They are now that version that you have described and placed your awareness on. Again, there are infinite versions of you. There are infinite versions of your SP. There's a version of them who is married and has a kid with someone. There's a version of them who is kind of about you, but not too sure. There's a version of them who is head over heels in love with you and cannot leave you alone, and everything in between. Infinity, right? So all you were doing with manifesting your SP is placing your awareness on the version that you would prefer to experience. And not even that, you were more so materializing the version of you who they are in love with, who they can't get enough of. It's always you. You're not reeling in your SP on a fishing line, bringing them into you. You are selecting the version of them that already exists and the version of you that already exists, who are in a happy relationship, happily married, whatever your end is. So always keep in the back of your mind that you are connected to everything and everyone. So whatever you are selecting within, again, because the external reality that you are experiencing, this current version of your SP who may not be choosing you, who has a 3P, who is ghosting you, whatever the case may be, that version of them will always exist forever and ever. Because again, it's infinite versions. So if you would like to shift to a new experience, to a new version of your SP, all you got to do is take your awareness off of this one that you are experiencing in the 3D as the truth. Sure, you can interact with this one because you got to play by the 3D rules, right? We got to interact. We got to, go about our daily life in the physical plane. But if you can understand that this version you are experiencing is not the true one, not the truth, understanding that you can shift to any single version at any single time, then that version of them begins to disappear out of your experience in the physical plane, and you start experiencing a new version. You are shifting realities quite literally. So whenever you are describing yourself a certain way, whether it be positively or negatively, they think that way right now. If you are over here saying, I wonder if they like me, I wonder if, they want to be with me, I'm not too sure, they're kind of hot and cold, they've kind of been acting shady, they're over there right now thinking the same exact thing. They're like, I'm not too sure about him, I'm not too sure. He's kind of just like hit or miss. I really don't know how to feel about him. If on the other hand, you were like, internally, this person's madly in love with me, they can't get enough of me, they're blowing my phone up all day, no matter what the 3D is showing you, they are right here and now thinking those same things. They're like, you know what, I actually really do like that person. They're really great for me, thinking all the great things about you. So all you need to do is take your awareness off of this version you are experiencing in the 3D, if it's not the one you prefer, and go within, however that may be, using techniques, just deciding, understanding how the law works, and place your focus and awareness on this version of them who is choosing you, the ideal version that you would like to experience. And understand that that internal version is the true version. Whatever you place your awareness on and give truth to, that's the truth. So if you're looking outside and looking to the 3D and saying, this is the true one, then that's right. Then you're right. You're always right in your reality. If you understand that reality is generated from within, then you can look at this current version in the 3D and be like, this has nothing to do with me anymore. This has nothing to do. This is the old script. This is the old story. And realize that the one that you see within is the true one, because that version exists. The issue is People need to see it reflected for them to believe. And that's the paradox of manifestation. If you need something to reflect that insinuates that you don't have it, you have to have internally for you to experience externally. Okay? So another thing is trying to, again, place all of your importance on something outside of you when this is all coming from you. Right? They're reflecting you perfectly to a T. There's no lag time. There's no sending a thought transmission or anything like that. It is truly reflective of how you perceive your reality and how you perceive them and how you perceive yourself. So self-concept is the base of why this person would be madly in love with you. Sure, you can place all your focus on this version of them that you ideally would like to have, but ultimately, if they come back in, they are still going to reflect your self-concept that says, I'm not chosen, I'm not good enough, I'm second best, people always ghost me, people always this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's where, robotic affirming kind of becomes a little confusing. Like, you can constantly affirm for your SP that they're in love with you and they want to be with you. But the moment you stop robotically affirming, your self-concept is going to creep up again in the relationship. And they're going to have to reflect it to you. It's just the way that things work. So, yeah, you can say your SP is in love with you, but why are they in love with you? That's where self-concept comes in. Because you're the greatest to ever do it, because you're irresistible, because you're the best option, nobody does it like you, blah, 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 blah. So you can absolutely just focus on self-concept 100% and get everything that you ever wanted, not just your SP. You will get everything and everyone in your reality looking at you the way that you describe yourself, the way that you perceive yourself. So a lot of people don't want to hear that. So mainly focus on self-concept. And whenever your SP comes to mind, just perceive, describe, express them in the way that you would like to experience them, and then let it go. If it comes back to mind, it's this way, I have them, everything's perfect, let it go. Turn back to self, right? If you're going to be affirming, affirm for self, mainly. Whenever a desire comes in about money, about your SP, about your health, about your career, it's this way, I have it, everything's perfect, turn back to self. I'm the greatest to ever do it. I'm so loved. Everybody's in love with me. I'm completely magnetic. I'm irresistible. All the way down the line. Get as creative as you possibly can with this. When you do that, you create a strong base for all of these desires to come in. It's the reasoning behind why these things would be magnetically drawn to you. Make sense? Focus on yourself. Focus on who you are, what you have, how you experience life, and everything will be magnetically drawn to you. You don't have to go somewhere to get it. You don't have to do forceful actions in the 3D to make something happen. That insinuates you don't have it. All you have to do is be the person now who has it and has a strong self-concept and knows who they are and knows the power that they have within. And everything will be drawn to you. I'm telling you guys, it's that simple. It's a lot of people think that they need a process, and so they're right. But that has to do with bouncing around from coach to coach and thinking that there's one clear-cut answer to all of this, but really it's whatever you say goes. So find a coach, find a technique, find a philosophy that you like around this, and go all in with it. I like to teach the easiest way that I've found, which is focus on yourself. I mean, do a technique if you want to experience the true reality. Don't do it to make something happen. Understand that you are the one giving power to these techniques. It's not, the technique isn't a magic trick. It's not something that, you got to go do to make something happen. Understand you have everything, and if you want to experience the true reality, go within. It's enjoyable. All right? I think that's it for me today, guys. Hope you all are having a great week. I love you all so much. Again, if you would like to work with me, link is down in the description. I really appreciate y'all. This is No Spoon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.